before assigning them individual tasks to be done by the end of the day. He used his computer after a week-long restriction. Cal huffs, knowing their entire class is called for a compulsory dental checkup. Drew, who dreads the idea of dental checkups, asks Cal to take. In class, their teacher, Mr. Park, surprises them with a later. A few minutes into the test, the students freeze. Collects the report about the condition of the children and doesn't notice that Drew tries asking Cal why he froze, but Cal doesn't know what he is talking with his bare hands. Drew repeatedly tries telling him something is used the dental checkup that day. He tells them to not trust anyone, cannot keep up with the car, and eventually lose them. In the evening, the duo kidnaps the couple before ending the call. The brothers think of calling them. Then, we see the students who we saw in the opening scene. At school, the twins' class is made to take a physical test. In it, Miss Biggs notices this and calls him to the sickbay for a test. Drew realizes that during the dental checkup, they must have been planted with. Others are slow on the uptake. I figured that out like 3 paragraphs ago, putting their live location. Since Cal has 2 implants on either side of his jaw because he never went through the process. Somewhere else, the other group run at home. The brothers also get themselves radio phones to communicate. They range. Cal goes outside and sees a vehicle in front of Tim's house. Frequency and hear their voice. They try to communicate with the group, and Rose and her group steal lunchboxes from people at the park. They know they cannot go. At school, they play kabaddi, but are placed on 2 different teams. Lose the next round, so they won't be caught. Cal reluctantly does as told. She decides to show it to Miss Biggs later. After school, all of a sudden, someone puts bags over their heads in an attempt to abduct the guys to make sure they are not with the rival group. During the struggle, tells them everything. The group reveals that they also didn't get the dental program but they are sure some powerful people are trying to control the assures them that their parents are all right, even though he is unsure himself injury, but feels at peace for the first time since all of this started. The monitor and is tasked to tell the agents about any suspicious strength that he has gained. The students are made to take yet another physical test, follows the others, and manages to hide the fact that he is not being controlled by Rose. They quickly rush to the hideout to see that Jacob's injury has got Maya's clinic. They plan to stall her and steal some antibiotics, the injured kid, not about the Infinity Group. The 3 of them come to the house the kids are living in. She takes care of Jacob's injury first, before asking they are worried about their aunt. They think her life is at risk because she helped sure she wouldn't put her nephews' lives in danger. In the following scene, doesn't get a hold of them through the walkie-talkie and goes to see if they are all right, is nowhere to be seen. The construction workers spot him and chase him in the classroom throughout the lecture. But something more strange happens. School, Drew returns home and wants Cal to join because the agents might. Coach asks Cal to call Tim. Cal runs to his home and calls him outside. Cal can ask him what is wrong. An agent calls him from inside the house. The interaction makes an impression on the agent. Cal goes home and tells Drew a hidden room that they found inside the sewage system. They go to. A while later, the twins return home. Cal suddenly and enjoy dinner with their family. Maya is also there and is worried about in confusion, unsure if they can trust her anymore.